Gonna give Undead Nightmare a play in 7 Days to Die. Because I feel like. I did Warframe yesterday instead of today, thinking Mr. Turtle was going to turn up so I could give him his Trinity Prime and anything. So he's going to turn up tonight because I'm not in Warframe. But I'll give it to him. But anyway, we've started Undead Nightmare, which was one which someone suggested to us to try, and it's much better than the one we were using. We're currently looking for a freaking hammer. I can't make a workbench until I find a claw hammer, and I can't find a claw hammer. And the headphones died, so now I've got these funny little black things, which are great, but all I can hear is the inside of my head. It's a bit odd. And I've got the worst tinnitus you can imagine because of these. My tinnitus is terrible, and these block a lot of sound out. And I'm just getting a massive whine inside my head all the time. So we'll have to put some background music on or other. Even though 7 Days is really going to hate this. It doesn't like me putting song requests on. You're not impressed with it because it's using so much RAM. But we looked into the price of RAM this. We can't afford it
right now.
So that's going to have to wait. Maybe when Gatherbot pays us out we can put that towards it. There you go. That'll help us. Come on, play you pig. I don't know if it's playing. Here's something. That's playing, but I've got it on so low I can't hear it. I can just about hear that, but I don't even know what that is. This is the song list, which is all the really long things. No, I don't like that sound. And now it takes away my my little bar for advanced. I know there it is. That'll do. It's a little bit of background. It's I can hear the tinnitus going down, so that's good. Go with that. But at the moment we've set up a new base in this new map because it's a cornfield
Farm.
That laddie lovely big farm. So because of all this farmland, we don't have to worry about food at all now.
If we get desperate, we can eat the corn.
Eat corn forever.
Get like a pudding.
Yeah, corn everywhere. I've just put my leg in a splint because I broke it falling out of a hospital window.
Ironically.
I was trying to be clever, yeah. I was trying to be clever and decided to jump from the roof into a window I'd opened. And I jumped and missed the window and hit the wall, slid down the wall and cracked my leg open on the floor. Broke my leg.
As one does.
As you do. You know, it's not Warframe, and acrobatics like that won't be tolerated. And I should know this, really. Warframe, you could have jumped on top of the building from the floor. You could also have picked the building up, put it in your bag, exploded it, and then killed everybody with it as well. That's just the way Warframe is. But yeah, I'm just going out for a walk, trying to find a hammer. The one component I need to make... Oh, that's not the right... that's not the right one. That's inventory. I'll put in workbench. Love the menus in this actually. Workbench. I've got everything apart from this claw hammer. I haven't got a claw hammer. And I can't find one.
I'm trying to.
And I can't make one because I need to have made a workbench to make one. Well, I need to make a workbench to make the workbench that makes the parts of the claw hammer.
That live in the house that Jack built.
Yeah, that live in the Jack that house built. So it's a bit of a nightmare. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a big rock somewhere, and I dug a hole through the middle of it. You've seen it? The donut rock.
No, not yet.
I think it's around the back of the building. I don't know where I put it now. Oh, it might be in the old house actually. I think it's at the old house. We're already on second house. And we've only been in 3 days. Now, which way do I go? My spawn point was up here. Look how far away you are. You're all the way over there.
I'm trying to find you, but
That was my spawn point up there. And I travelled down to here, which was Larka's spawn point. Pretty much stayed here. So I might go over this bridge here. Over this bridge and have a look. What's there? If I press the right keys, that would be helpful. And see how this this leg cast helps. I can run a little faster, still not very fast. We're missing our mini bikes like you wouldn't believe.
Well, yeah.
Bikes. We can make them again, but it'd be nice if I could have brought them with us. But the thing was, when we tried the first mod, well, when we tried the mod the first time, I tried to keep all the original data, all the original inventory and everything. That was a bad idea. It went absolutely mad at me. It was not impressed. It was not impressed with me at all. So it was literally a start the map again or else job. I did. And I set this one to the standard map it came with. If that makes sense. Set it to the map that they create. So this entire map has been tweaked and edited a little bit to make it work better, so it's not completely random. This map isn't completely random. The prizes in the boxes will be, because the loot tables are all different to whatever the original loot tables were. But some of the buildings will be crafted to be where how they are.
They have done a very good job on this.
Yeah. Did you go in this house with the spikes around it?
I did.
No bombs in there.
Oh my god, I found a smithing hammer.
Smithing hammer, excellent. We need one of those. That'll save me making one anyway.
But that's not the one you wait. That's not.
No, it's not the one I'm after. No.
I have to get this. Open old shampoo, it can stay there.
Oh yeah, we don't need old shampoo.
No.
Well, I think you can make something out of that. I'm not sure.
I thought it was rubbish.
Well, some of the items say they're rubbish, but they're actually not. It's just you don't have the recipes and you don't know about the recipes. Say that they're not rubbish.
I don't know if you've learnt hunting knife.
I've no idea.
I'll bring it home.
Yes, always best to bring them in, because
well, I'm literally running constantly on a full inventory.
You will do, yeah. That's the problem. The problem with this game, you constantly got a full inventory, even when you've got an inventory of 80 spaces. That'll be full within 10 minutes.
Less than that when you're Larka.
Because Larka, of course, will carry half of everything around with her at any one time, just in case.
Oh no, I go out pretty empty. I only go out with my tools and a gun.
Ah, okay.
In case I come across a random boar.
That's true.
That bloody work. We've got fresh meat now.
Nice.
Not bringing old home typewriters and bowling balls.
No.
We'll have fuck, I fell off the ladder. We'll have time for frivolity once we've found this bloody yammer.
Not like you've been in it.
I've been all over the shop, but
I don't think you've been in this.
probably not. I don't tend to go in too many thises.
Okay then. Well, I'll knock the fence down and I'll go in and have a look.
But I'm literally just trying to spread myself far and wide looking for bloody hammer.
I know that.
And I'm convinced I saw one yesterday, but I think...
But it could have been one of our other versions, because we've been in...
No, I think what happened was I put it in one of the bags that I then accidentally pressed destroy on.
Possibly, because you did blow up a couple of the duffel bags.
I did blow up a couple of duffel bags.
Duffel bags, they've got loads of storage and they're really easy to make. I thought, oh, that's mad, that's really useful. So I made a load of them and put them on the floor, so we could fill them full of all our rubbish until we sort it out. They don't tell you the one hit explode, do they? No, you hit it once, everything comes out of the bag. Oh my god. All over the place.
I'm there to try.
Ah, you've definitely not been in this compound, because that says untouched on it. Oh, you bastard. I saw what looked like a hammer and it was an iron pickaxe. It looked just like a hammer for a sec. Body on it. Little lights on that. Oh, wow.
I'm coming home via a slightly different road,
Yeah.
because you never know.
Desk mirror. Why? Why is there a desk mirror?
Found a desk lamp yesterday.
Oh yeah. Forged steel and bit of steel pipe in the bin. Wasting decent resources. No wonder these people were wiped out. Plastic juicer. Your orange used to make squash with.
I've got no idea about a scavenger like.
Ah. Leave things like plastic juicers in bins. I've got a rotting banana and a timer in that one. I certainly don't want that. Certainly don't want them in there.
Get rid of.
That's a really nice tree, you know. The size of this tree, I'm going to chop it down. All the wood and sap and shit I'm going to get out of this tree. And I think it gives twigs and coal as well, doesn't it? Because it's a burnt tree. Well, yeah, coal. I think it gives coal. Yeah, there's little lumps of coal coming out of that. I can see them. Although really it's charcoal. No need to be that pedantic. Try to find somewhere to put stuff in their inventory.
Yeah, especially as it's lockpick.
Just break something down.
Sorry, but I ain't got anything left I want to jettison.
Got any clothing items you can wear? 12 jumpers, 6 tops, 3 pair of shoes, 4 pair of gloves. Use door lock. Oh.
Leave the rest of that there and come back.
Oh, it's a heavy door as well. Oh, nice. Okay then. I do have some lockpicks. Excellent. I'll use them. There you go. I'll just lockpick it. It used 2 lockpicks though. Miserable. Repair my shitty stacks in the world. Down to 14 now. Poor little axe. Oh, beaker.
Uh-oh, I can...
Don't want that. Leave that in the bin.
Yep, I've crashed.
Oh, that's good. It's flushed your memory for you.
Yeah, but how far back is it going to put me with regards to what I've snaffled?
I don't know. We'll see.
Well, while I'm there, shall I sort Doggo out?
Yeah, you may as well.
She's driving me mad with this bloody acidic liquid.
I need more than one. Also, now, is it quicker to hit? It's quicker to hit the safe in this case. I just bend the lock off. Eventually. Can I get any closer to it? Distance from it seems to make a difference. Yeah. Be closer to it, it seems to make a difference.
Yeah.
I think I hit the wall then.
That's the open, yes, that's the open. Put the brand new boxes. Too big under there.
Why are you trying to open?
Bloody dog, you're on as many drugs as I am.
Come on, wall safe.
I'll give her this pro-choline because it's...
I wonder if that works better. No.
What do you mean? Get all these
Not
gloves?
really.
She's turning into a right little junkie.
Yeah.
Honestly, Doggo, look at that. Look, your stash of bloody pills and potions. I'd be having a metrazole bloody milk with you. Yeah. Try and get your solid.
54.
Poor little shit.
11 a time? About 11. About 11. Puppy's gonna have some food. Puppy's happy. Oh crap again. I really should make a new one of these. I have got enough bits on me to make a new one, haven't I? I have. All choices. No, what we're missing? Rope. Oh, I can make rope. A bit of rope. If I had any plant fibers. Oh, I didn't even repair it, did I? Oh, pressing the wrong buttons there. Didn't even repair it. Push comes to shove, I've still got to have an axe. It'll be enough to knock it down anyway. See what's in there? You actually have nothing in it. The trouble with these headphones, they're actually wireless Bluetooth ones, but I've plugged the lead in so they work direct off the computer because they're not charged. And when they are charged, the delay on them is awful. I don't know how anyone can use Bluetooth speakers, Bluetooth headphones, because the sound's delayed. It's not analog, is it, you see? So there's compression, sending, decoding, and then reproduction, and it creates a delay. And I just can't play with the sound delay, that's all. It's horrible. No. But if you plug them directly in, they just act like normal wired headphones. So they're really nice though, they're from Acoustic Solutions. They're I used to live right next door to Acoustic Solutions in Longton, in Stoke-on-Trent, and I knew Arnott quite well. He used to do a lot of designs of speaker cabinets and things like that. Lots of working out volumes and standing wave areas. Look at all this. Any more? Scans. Oh. I can give it a torch. Put a torch in it. That's quite. Was it that? No, it's that one. Does it say what quality all it does down here? Quality all the components are. Well, they're all better than that one anyway. I'll have that. Reload the bastard. It'll be unloaded. It is. Now, should have torch. Torchy. Stealth mode? No, I don't think so. Any more boxes in here? This looks like a substation, doesn't it? A power station of some description. Oh, ladder, roof. Anything on the roof? Ladies' purse, usually. Apparently not. Oh, you have to be careful of these things. I knocked one of them down on the other map, and the entire thing fell down and crushed me and killed me. But it was on the top of a roof of a building. Wasn't a good idea, really. That's how I break my legs. Spider-Man mode. Won't let me climb. Oh, they're all lights, aren't they, on the way up there? Yeah, they're all lights, so don't need to worry about them. Not like those secret storage boxes, though. Yeah.
Put your hands in water.
Yeah, you put her hands in water straight to the toilet. Make sure I'm going the right way. I am. If I follow the roads, I should be able to see little buildings left and right. I always look for the single buildings in the middle of nowhere. I don't look for the ones in big cities because they all seem to be very similar and they don't have anything interesting in them really. Whereas the ones in just randomly scattered around. I found a forging one. That was nice, useful. Kept me warm actually. It was in the winter area, and it says you are freezing to death. And I'm like, oh. I stoked the fire up and got that going, and then I was fine standing next to the forge until the daylight came.
Use something for dinner that won't require much desk space, and
Right.
you can take bites out of it when you want.
Okay.
Making your homemade chicken sandwich.
Oh, okay. Homemade McChicken sandwich. Does that mean I'm going to have it in like a minute and a half? Because that's fast
No,
food.
it's going to take 20 minutes to cook the chicken steak.
Slow food. Slow food, that's right.
It's chicken steaks. I've got lovely brioche buns, lettuce, tomato, cucumber and mayonnaise, or you can have salad cream if you want a tiny bit of ting. Or
Mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Don't like salad cream.
I don't know that. You've been eating salad cream in the last burgers and you never
Don't like
noticed.
salad cream.
You don't like the name, but you didn't notice you were eating it.
Well, that sounds about right, actually. Athletics and construction are the two skills you get up first, aren't they? Because you're smashing things to pieces, which is the opposite. And you're walking around with like 700 tons of iron in your bag all the time. So it's no wonder your athletics is going up.
Right, I'm going to try something dark.
You're going to try doing two things at once on your computer? I wouldn't do
Torn
that.
up the top because I've got to travel. Torn should be okay. Torn will only crash when 7 days crash.
I would say there is a laptop, you know, and it does work on the laptop.
Yes, but I haven't got room to have it round me, and I need to watch when I travel. I've got to get out straight away. Otherwise,
Door unlocked. That's always a risky move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why is the door unlocked?
Why does this nail have to bloody spray now?
Always risky, that, isn't it? I'll have the candle though. I love candles. Always taking candles. Is that it for the inside of this house? That's shit. Oh wait a minute, what's up there? Oh, there's a box there. How do I get to it? Yeah, don't. All the way around. Okay. Oh, where is that hole? There it is.
Single bloody emery board. Files.
Let's make. It should let me. Wood frame. It should let me. Oh yeah, it uses those, so I can make. No. I have got wood. Come on. Where's all my wood? How have I not got any wood?
Really?
That's a lie.
For fuck's sake.
I know I have wood. Oh, I have it there, it's in the middle. Couldn't see it, it's blind.
How can I not have an emery board in?
I don't know. I gave you one the other day.
Yes, I know, and I've lost it already. As soon as the nail frayed, I moved my emery
Oh
board.
god, almighty. Living nightmare. Right. Get some planks, get some boxes, get on that upper level, see if there's anything in that box. Hopefully a hammer. Hammer me. Right, good frame. That one. 7 or 8 actually. Oh, here we go. Here they come. Like the way if you pick them up, it just carries on putting them in that one there. Right, where was it? It'd be nice if I could see, wouldn't it? Okay. I don't know why I've got a paintbrush on my bar. Silly boy. Let's put a candle on the floor. Let's see what we're doing. Good idea? Not a good idea. Oops. Gone with the Sims LV, lurking instantly. Thanks very much. You're welcome to lurk, that's cool. Make sure you're following though, or you won't get any store currency. Right. Oh, balls. Oh, fucking breaking my leg again. I broke my leg again. Ah.
Afraid now. I'm gonna have to just get snapped.
Yeah.
Last chance saloon.
I'll make another one then? Nope.
This would be too logical to have emery boards in a makeup bag. So of course they're not in there.
Can I get onto that bit now? No, I don't need to go up one more. I think I need to go up one right.
On and then back in.
It'd be nice if it was brighter. Well, you see, that's what I want over there.
Come on.
Oh, that's why I can't jump up there. Oh, I'm going to kill myself jumping in the wrong place here. I've just seen where I need to go. The reason I can't jump up there is the roof's in the way. Dopey. I may as well put it directly there and just jump straight to the right place rather than trying to go around the outside like a lunatic. And a really lunatic. Right. It'll be there. The Minecraft single brick shaft that he used to make. There we go. Got to it now. You better have some health in it, I think. You watch it have an exploding gas barrel in it and I'll explode and go everywhere. A sink in the loft, okay. Rockets, I'll have them, I'll have that, I don't want the other thing.
No fraggles.
No fraggles, just sprockets. Yeah. And bugger all else up here, that's miserable.
Excuse the noisy
Noisy
motor.
bike! God, noisy bike. Bloody noisy motorbike, that was.
They only ever drive nails around here.
Well, that includes us.
Said they, not us.
That does include us, then.
No, it doesn't. We're not they, we are us.
Ah.
Completely different.
Okay, continue. Puts in the sticky bags. At least what I've done, you see, I've made the day last a tremendous length of time. So it's like 23 hours out of a standard day or daylight. And you've got 15 seconds of darkness and then it's back to lightness again. That's actually, no, that's a shit battery, I don't want that. No, certainly don't want that. Leave me rubbish in the cars. Or we don't need them.
There I jinx it.
Yeah.
Someone's had procolin powder.
Oh, the doggo.
And desolate tablets, whatever it is. Because she knows she's took her drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, dog's on medication for he's got deposit in a gallbladder, so we're trying to free that off, so it'll be considerably less expensive to make her better.
In the meantime, it's allowing her stomach to have too much acid. It's getting double attack, and
yeah, she's still getting an acidic stomach though, so the procolin should take that down a bit.
Well, it'll certainly, it might not take it down, but it'll certainly coat it a tad.
Right.
It's only designed, it's only a probiotic.
Right. A good bacteria type thing.
Yes, but it's not an
Actimel,
acid reducer. Yeah, sort of.
Really, really expensive Actimel.
No, oh, well, no, not the procolin isn't as bad.
Oh, that's not as bad, no, that's
No,
true.
it's the Samalin that's bloody
That's the one,
expensive.
yeah.
Samalin's 130 quid a month.
Yeah.
Destillate's £44 a month, but procolin's only 19.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Even less when I can get a decent deal on
Oh, I'm
eBay.
switching, look at that, I'm switching biomes, look at the difference. What's the temperature do? Let's see, here's a 68. Oh, well, it hasn't changed yet, that's good then.
Not too much licking,
Don't want to
baby.
have to take all my gubbins
licking.
off again. That's a pain, having to take all your stuff off and put it all back on again. Now this is better, a little junction with just 4 buildings. I can cope with that. Oh yeah, I broke my leg again, didn't I?
I've resisted the urge, you know, but I am so tempted to crack open one of my omeprazole capsules.
Yeah, don't do it yet.
I'm not going to do it yet, but it is the same thing that they would have, and it won't harm them.
No.
But I am so tempted. Just when she had that
Brass
bad
handle
session
with
earlier,
lock. A dildo stick.
how the hell are you?
I
finding
found
that?
a dildo stick.
How the hell are you finding?
Is that
those?
wieldable? That's the next question. It returns rubber when you break it.
I think it would really.
Well, I suppose it would, yeah. And let's see if you can wield it. No, it just appears as a bag. Oh well. Can't wield it, you can't hit anything with it. Can't knock doors down with it. That's a shame.
Ah, you are coming up to where I was just about to head.
Oh well.
I was heading to a certain area when I crashed.
I've been walking for a long time, so...
Yeah, it looks like you actually came from the area I'm going to.
Whatever that means.
Well, you've just walked through an area I'm... You've walked through going back the way I've just came, and I'm going through... You know what I mean? I just can't... However I say it, it doesn't...
No. That's got a crappy book in it, I don't want that.
I like all them pot plants you did, by the way.
Oh, cool.
I think that's fantastic. That's my idea, that was to have something like that.
Yeah, it makes it as well so that you know where the front of your house is.
And I'm going to have to work out where we're going to have the farming patch.
Yeah, we're going to have to knock down one of the cornfields a bit, aren't we?
Well,
Use that area. Look at that, a table's on its side. Someone's had a table flipping moment there.
Damn it, lost at poker.
Yeah. Monopoly. Lost at Monopoly. Cutlery there, nobody took it.
Yeah, really nice too. Definitely so. Cans of pears I've got the room for.
I need cans of pears, definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to have to come back to this.
I do like the design of some of these
I'm going
areas.
to put myself a temporary bookmark here.
Yeah, that's what they're for. A little red one.
I'm going to have to go home and come back. Holding me. Yeah, it's getting too good.
Trumpet. I don't want a trumpet. I say I don't want a trumpet, and then in the background music, suddenly a trumpet starts up.
Trumpet randomly.
There's a plunger there. Do you remember in Fallout 3 when I played that, I used to collect all the plungers and put them all in one room? Because there was a guy that lived under a bridge, and he was a feral ghoul type thing. And when you went in there was this feral ghoul, and you killed him, and you got a plunger on him, and you thought that was a bit weird. And then you go down the stairs and go around the corner, and there's a room at the bottom that is just full of plungers, and they're everywhere, all up the walls, all on the ceiling, everywhere. And you just drop a grenade in there and come out, and the amount of plungers that fall was nuts. That was fun. That was finding the plunger room. That was great. And then what I did, I got all the plungers together and decided I was going to keep them all as well. I was continuing his legacy. A stone axe in a box. Slightly better than mine, but only slightly. Weird thing to find in the back of a car. 15.
This is my old one.
You may have threw it away.
I did because I found a better one.
Ah. Well, I've got it now. Slightly better than the one.
Something like 15 or 18.
It is 15, yeah.
Yeah, that's my old one. I've now got 136.
Football helmet there.
I had no space. Might as well raid round there because
doing.
I had no space.
Bit of paper, don't want that. Couple of dead tins. What's that? Black suit jacket, I'll have that. Red.
Yeah, I saw that and I thought, oh, I want that, but space.
Yeah. Don't think we need any capacitors. A few billion of them. 3 seeds and a bit of cardboard. Oh.
Yeah, I left them. I wanted the seeds, but
I've got the seeds. Because I've got loads of space.
yeah, I was going to go home and come back again, but I'll have to come back to this area where I think you'll probably head down here after I leave. So you might end up seeing all this stuff.
Well,
Pick it up, but if not, I'll come back for it. Cause
use that because I'm getting a bit low. Don't have any food on me. I have ears of corn. Fair enough. What, 2 or 3 of them? Jim Labs is well behind tonight. Noticed it. Just noticed that I've gone live, and that was 40 minutes ago. Well done, Stream Elements. On. Well, it's off bottom and stupid elf level. Bloody blanket, is that the one I use for my
that's
legs?
the one I said to you. I saw. Oh, there's a load of dyes in. I've got no room for them.
You've marked it, haven't you?
I've marked it and I'll come back.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Not going to.
As in,
I'm not going to.
Yeah. That's going to have a wallet in it. Scrap here, so that's good. I'm just looking in case I find a hammer. I would actually jettison something I'm carrying in order to take the hammer.
Yeah. That thing though, once I've made the workbench, I can make more hammers. But until I get a hammer, I can't make one.
And the pisser was, I had one yesterday, but I accidentally banged the bag.
Yeah.
And
Smashed
that was
the bag
that I just put a hammer in. I knew I'd put a couple of bits in the bag that I smashed. Realised it was the one. Yeah.
2 brass keys, do they not fit this lock? Oh shit. Shot the safe, didn't work.
I shot the shade, the shit. I did not shoot no duffel.
Didn't shoot the duffel bag.
Shot the stuff. Did not shoot.
Where's the lockpick? There it is. Can you repair it? No. Where's the smithing table?
On it. I can't.
You know on one is.
RAM? If it was RAM, we'd have it.
Oh yeah, if it was RAM we'd have it. Yeah, I looked up memory and it's gonna be about £30 per machine to do that, so we can't afford it either. At least, yeah.
Just can't justify it right now.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, I've got to get back there and sort the cooking out. I can.
Yeah. Sure, that's the cooking.
It's smelling burnt, so yeah.
Exactly.
Bugger.
I think Ark has been through these buildings.
I have actually, but
I'm just seeing if you've had to leave things.
oh, I've left a shitload of stuff where you are now, as you've seen, and I didn't even find the dildo.
I know, yeah.
I mean, what woman walks past the dildo and doesn't notice it?
Or pick it up.
Well, I weren't going to pick it up. I don't know where it's been. Certainly weren't.
This is the apocalypse. You can't be choosy now.
Well, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, there's good stuff here. I'm going to have to.
Cactus. I like cactus. That's the only thing that kept me alive when I first started playing this. Cactus.
Gas canister, rechargeable battery.
Like,
Holy fucking. Got no room to put in the oven.
vending machine. I've got 8 coins. I've not got enough money for it. I need 30.
Burning it. Cat that's still on the oven, pan below that's burning.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a bloody house full of smoke in a minute, because
Nice.
once that grill pan gets murky. Right, I'm going to leave the cloth fragments.
Yeah, you do. Cloth. You could make it into a rudimentary set of hats and then throw them away. Oh yeah, I can smell it now, yeah.
Yeah, it's what's on the bottom of the grill pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave these stuff that I know we've already got another ton of.
Old CD player. I've got an old CD somewhere that doesn't have anything written on it. I can see what's on there.
I'll go, what you doing?
She's digging. Not happy with the bed, she's digging. Yeah, she's good at that.
I'm going to have to leave that stuff.
That's good. What's that? Bullets. I love bullets because they'll make good.
Oh, thanks for picking them up, because I had to drop them in favour of something.
Well, I was going to say they'll make good use of saving spaces for when they run out.
Ah, well, they're also what you need to shoot down boars.
Oh, and there's big bullets.
Yeah. Well, whatever gun you're carrying, you need the equivalent bullets.
Exactly.
Thankfully, I actually had some matching bullets to the shotgun. Not anymore. I think I've left them somewhere now.
Gold-plated watch. I can only drop it. I can't melt it down. Oh, I can melt it down. I know what I can do. I put it in the furnace. I'll melt it down.
Oh my days, so much shit about.
That's the problem with this one. It's got so much stuff everywhere.
Oh, Mother would be well impressed.
It would actually, yeah.
Going crazy.
Are they all held together with bits of string?
Well, I didn't look that hard. Oh,
Bet
it's
they
a
are.
fucking energy drink. Oh, where to put it?
Just drink it anyway.
No, I can't. I have to stay put. I'm only raiding, looking for that hammer, because I would jettison something else for a hammer.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm going to have to come back and it will fill my boots straight away.
Oh yeah. You don't look in the mailboxes.
Yes, I do. I just leave it there. I don't want paper.
Well, that said unexamined, and so did the other
Oh, I
one.
missed one, but it's usually only has a paper in.
Yeah, that's all it got in it. An old document.
Yeah, exactly, which is equivalent of paper. I'm not worried.
Press E to pick up shopping basket.
Yeah, I couldn't empty it because I've got no
shopping
space.
basket.
I brought one shopping basket home yesterday. We're going to need two if we're going to have mini bikes.
Well, we can link them together, can't we? That put them in A and B, and then C is the better version. We can do that.
Well, whatevs, but mini bikes.
Yeah. There was a game, another game I used to play that did that. You could put, as long as you had two objects which were the same type, you could put them together, and it'd make a slightly better version of it. But they didn't put any sort of limit, and the really low end swords that you could get that were everywhere, that every little goblin and everything dropped, you could just get hundreds of these swords. They used to just melt them all together, and it ended up with such an epic, like level 800 odd sword that you could kill everything with one hit. Ridiculously good. They didn't think of that.
Dungarees.
That's some dungarees. Oh, you're
They're
set
really
then.
shitty dungarees.
Yeah, you're set then. Teddy bear.
I picked them up. Yeah, I left that. Had to. Wanted it, and there's a squirrel somewhere as well.
Oh, I'll find it.
But you see, all stuff like that wasn't a hammer,
No,
and wasn't the booty I've got on me.
Exactly. Interesting big hole in the middle of the wall. How'd you get a big hole like that just in the middle of the wall? And it doesn't knock the chair over or leave rubble behind. Interesting. Looking at that, I did seen that towel before. I've seen that towel somewhere before. This looks familiar. Hey! Hi, Antilist. Yeah, I'm giving it a try, seeing how long it'll last before it runs out of memory and crashes and goes wrong.
I've already crashed once.
Yeah, Larka's already crashed one. I haven't crashed yet, so that's cool. But I was meant to do this yesterday, but I didn't. I did Warframe instead, so I thought, oh, I'll do it. Just having a little nosy about. I'm trying to find a hammer, actually. We need a claw hammer. We really need a claw hammer. I can't make a workbench until I get a claw hammer. And I can't find one. And I can't make a claw hammer until I've got a workbench to make a claw hammer with. And I can't make a workbench without a claw hammer. So, a bit stuck at the moment. We're doing a lot of looking around and exploring. And finding lots of things I don't really need. And then filling the inventory with them all, and then having to come home again without the hammer. Now Larky's already been in these buildings,
But I couldn't bring everything.
but there's a few things she's left lying around, so I'm picking them up for her. Oh, there's that old science magazine you said about. Some traders may be interested, I don't think.
Oh my goodness me, there's dyes everywhere that I can't pick up.
That's paper rubbish. How you doing, Antilist? How's your day been? Anything interesting? I've done virtually nothing interesting all day. I've just bummed around, done nothing.
Day off's what you meant to do.
Yeah, I know, but it annoys me when I don't do anything.
Right, we could have done with you filling the dishwasher.
Even that, yeah, I haven't done the dishwasher either, so.
I didn't flip my ads over it, so. Pineapple, that's coming with me, I don't care.
Pineapple?
What I've got to get rid of. If I have to jettison something, so be it. I'm bringing home the pineapple. Sack of brass can go in there for me.
Yeah, I haven't found any traders yet, because we haven't really been far. We've, you look at the map, that's as much as we've done so far. I spawned up here in the snow, freezing cold. So first thing I did was walk down to where Larka had spawned, which was down here.
Right near a hospital.
Right near a hospital. That one there. And so yeah, we've kicked in a house there.
Then I found the farm.
And then you found the farm, didn't you?
Moved there because
That
it's free
farm.
corn.
It didn't give me any quests this time. It gave you some quests,
Yeah, I
didn't it?
haven't finished them yet. It keeps resetting them on me because I don't do them.
Yeah.
I do part of them and then
Yeah.
it resets it.
It gave Larka some quests, but it didn't give me any quests for some reason. I don't know why it hasn't given me any quests, but it hasn't.
Good night.
We'll find the traders in time. We'll just come across them.
The only thing we're doing at the moment is mad dash hammer search.
We're just looking for hammers, yeah.
Found one
I'm looking
of
for
those
buildings in the distance, that's what I'm
I
looking for.
found one and then banged the bag that I put it in.
I found a dildo though.
No, that's
Oh,
like,
it
you
won't
know,
show us one. It doesn't show us one, but that weird looking thing that you can only scrap or drop. You can't wield it. So I put it on my bar, I can't wield it, can't hit things with it, it's really annoying. I really want to hit things with it.
You wanted to with a dildo.
Yeah, you only play the random gen map. I usually do, but I thought I'll give the built-in one a try just to see what it's like, see if it works, and see how the built-in one behaves performance-wise. And it seems to be behaving a bit better on performance because it's not having to generate anything; it's already done, isn't it? So it is helping a bit. All these lovely bridges things, and that big river's useful as well.
Yep, fill up your water bottles.
Get loads of water.
Got loads of corn.
Yeah. Loads of corn, loads of water, so we'll live forever. Sort of. But I've turned up some of the food so it heals you for much more in one go. I haven't done it with water. Is that murky water? Probably is, you know. Oh well. I'll drink it anyway. It's water. Here we go, loady loady. Yeah, a piece of crappy corn should heal me for a fair bit more. Yeah, hopefully it can get my health back up. That's from falling out of a window, and then I put a splint on and fell out of a different window. That was good. Go on then. And very elusive, this hammer. Found a nice safe full of guns. That was nice. Leathery bits. In trouble though, back at the house there's so many boxes, it just got random nonsense everywhere. It's completely full of random nonsense.
Yeah, we had our fun, didn't we, bringing stuff home that we... Oh my god, pineapple slices.
Getting all mad over pineapple. An old TV remote, that's good. Yeah, the server. It's the server's all right now. I found out what was wrong with it. Yes, it looks like the north bridge is overheating. So I'll give it less to do. I've took the graphics card out and set it back to onboard graphics because it only ever does text really. It only ever does a Twitch channel, so as I can see the text, things like that. And it's just running that on the server, and the server's running about 1.3 gig of memory, and it's got 4, so it's fine. And it's not using much CPU time, so it's as stable as anything without the graphics card in. So yeah, the less strain on the north bridge, it's behaving a lot better. A lot better. I'll leave it like that for now. We'll turn zombies back on at some point, but at the moment, no zombies. I've got mountains to climb.
Hammers to find.
And hammers to find. Like I want to climb up there, and preferably not fall off the front of it. I fell out the hospital. Fell out the window in the hospital. Well, I was jumping from the roof to the window because it was on like a 90-degree thing. It was like that shape, like that sort of shape. And I was jumping from the roof to the window. I completely misjudged it, missed the window, just slid down the front of the building and broke my leg at the floor when I hit the floor. And then that limp all the way home. Get a splint. I just tried to do Warframe run again. Just do that so often now. Casey, someone been firing off a shotgun.
Probably just getting some.
I think that might be you. I've drank the coffee. That's miserable. I really want my coffee now. Yeah, it hurt a bit. And then I had to walk all the way home. And then when I got home, I put the splint on, came out, went into another building, tried to get into the upper floor, fell off because I didn't realise the roof was in the way, and broke my leg again. So now I've got double broken leg with a splint on it. Yeah, I'm doing well there. That's why my health's half down. I'm heading back to where I came from. Oh well. Ah, you're just below there.
Now I've got to come back here. Don't worry about it.
I'll head up and go straight up. I'll do. There's something up there anyway. I can see it just sort of glimmering in the distance. You found more stuff. Have you opened a safe or something?
No, it's just a bloody... what can I call it?
Box.
A duffel bag.
Ah.
Potato seed, cotton seed, blueberry seed, coffee seeds, corn
Nice.
seed, yucca seed, pine seed, and
Seed City.
But it had a white skirt in it. But phenomenal.
Oh, Larky likes clothes.
Oh,
Fashion frame
I've got to
time.
bring that white skirt home because it's blue.
Oh, it's a blue item.
Yeah, you don't leave that bugger about.
You'll be able to make them at that level.
Oh, I don't care, not at the moment.
Not at the moment, no. Everything we make at the moment has got 25 health and it's great. Where's the signpost say we're going? Albuquerque. Oh, bright light. Turn your light off. Yeah. Go to Santa Fe. Cool. 73. Untouched. Oh, something you've not seen. And it's got rubbish in it.
I did leave a few things.
These are cars in the road.
Yeah, I didn't go to all of those.
Yeah.
But they're not likely to have a yammer in.
Well, I don't know. I found a pickaxe in the boot of one of these cars. Never know.
Only nice thing.
A molecular analyzer in a duffel bag with a spinning wheel in between three broken cars. I love that. A rubber duck. I think we've got a rubber duck, haven't we? Still having another one. Can't have too many rubber ducks. You keep as many rubber ducks as possible. An iron guard now in this boot, and some blue paint and a gas tank. Okay, this is where I'm filling up now. Look. A yo-yo. No, I don't want a yo-yo. Sticky yo-yo. Don't know how to do it. Should have one of those already.
Like lots in it anyway.
More flashlight. You have more flashlight.
More seeds.
Don't want that.
Just over there.
That stairs untouched. I'm sure I've looked in that. Must have missed it. Chisel.
I'd probably just left
Engineering
that
table. Take. Okay. It's a tool for the engineering
Yes, I know,
table.
but I've just swapped it out for something else.
No, that was something that was untouched.
Oh,
Something
okay. I have dumped chisel,
I see. I might find that.
but I will come back for shit.
That's cool.
I was, as I say, I was literally just running around looking.
Yeah, Larky found a boar. Stood on top of a car, didn't you, and hit him with a shotgun. Just annoyed him. Got him with a shotgun, just annoyed him. He come at her. I was like, oh, this isn't going to end well.
Over there.
Yeah, it's mileage.
It is mine.
It is mileage.
I'm gonna have to go back though. Absolutely strong. And I've got cooking on me. Real life cooking.
Yeah, you got real cooking.
Go over to this house here.
Yeah, I left myself logged into this morning because I had today off because I worked last Sunday, and I just left myself logged into it and fell asleep.
You did.
Woke up starving in the dark as the daylight had gone. One good advantage of not having any zombies about. They've been eaten many times over if I hadn't have done that. Turned them off. It's a big building. It is a big building. Part I've not been to before. And I bet my inventory's nearly full. Look at that, inventory's nearly full. Find a new building, a huge one. Gonna have stuff in it. And I still don't have a hammer. The eternal quest for the hammer. Does look nice up here. With a waypoint up here, I think. Put a waypoint up here. Yeah, there's my waypoint. That'll come back again.
I'm going to stand in here and go sort the bloody food out. Get my chicken sandwiches are going to be burnt.
That's good. Oh, a whole chainsaw. Got it up that. And a whole welding torch. Is that a whole chainsaw? See. It is. Ah, no worries, mate. See you in a bit. Ooh, a whole chainsaw that actually works. Nice. That got stuff in it, you know. Oh well. Done now. Definitely worth coming here then. Chainsaw. Oh, chainsaw. And a mining helmet. Oh, wear that bugger. Because mining helmet got a torch built in. Can't argue with that. Oh, it's using the fuel I've got. That's nice. I like the way you can smack the shit out of doors now and it just unlocks them rather than breaks them off the hinges. That's quite nice. Very civilised to actually leave the door there. Don't want any of that crap. I want it. Is that water? It is water. Gosh. Break the house in there, can't break that. I could chop all these down and then drop the building on top of myself, couldn't I? No, don't do that. No. That's what I almost did with that other place. Because the building was so unstable. I only had to knock down a few bits and pieces and the entire building fell down pretty much. All the inside of the building just fell down. Oh, I do need food, I'll eat that. Don't want that. Also got net, rubbish. Oh, I like this. This is really good for getting through doors. Really good at getting through doors, that is. I'm going to find things I want now, and I've got no space left. I really should be editing a toothbrush. I found a toothbrush! It's got no use. Oh well. Apparently not. Shall I put it in the toilet? I'll put it in the toilet, I think. Why I'm looking in toilets, they've only ever got poo in them. Although sometimes they have a gun in them, but I don't need any more guns. Fine for guns. What I need is a hammer. Watch that just opens easily and I've chopped it down. Oh, it was the back of some metal. I see. Oh, I see. They've barricaded themselves in. Well, that worked, didn't it? Little desk. There's a desk. Oh, dead desk. I like the way in this you get bits of plastic and nails and things. You get things which you should get from like this. In there you've got a dead mouse. Now you can eat the dead mouse, which lowers your stamina and wellness, but gives you a little tiny bit of roughage. Or you can scrap a dead mouse. Scrap the dead mouse, and it'll give us that organic waste. It gives us pieces of mouse.
Just 6 minutes, your back's given up.
Looking
I don't get long before my back decides that's it, I'm not allowed to
use a new
move.
chair now. Get rid of that. I think this is a school. Definitely a school. It's got them funny little lockers and it's got blackboards and things. And then children's chairs as well. Ones where the desk is attached to the chair. I don't know if you can make them, bet you can. Bet you can make them. Wouldn't mind making them. They're pretty cool. But you're not allowed to sit on them. All these chairs everywhere and you're not allowed to sit on any of them. I find that distressing. I want to sit down. I want to sit down on the office chairs. These big ones. I want to sit down on one of them. Mining tools. It says your skill in mining tools has increased. Mining. It's a chainsaw. Not a mining tool. Alright, here we go with a gun. What am I going to put in? What can I could get rid of the plunger. I really like the plunger now. Get rid of the black suit. Bug squatter, I don't really need that. Like that. Got so many guns, I know why I do that. Turn your light off. Oh, turn your light off so you can't see anything. You don't realise that, do you? You think, oh, I'll just turn the light off because it's a bit bright, I can't see what I'm doing. Turn it off, black darkness. Ah, that's why I can't see what I'm doing, because it's gone to night time. Or at least it's heading that way. And the inside of the building here is a lot darker. Chainsaws are wonderful, by the way. Oh yeah. Chainsaws are wonderful. Did I cut straight through a sofa there? I think I did. Accidentally cut my way through a sofa getting in the room. Got one on top of the other there. And all the fuel I'm wasting. All this wasted fuel. I'll just chop some out of the car in a minute. I don't need that one. Oh, I do need that one. Yeah, don't need that. I've not been in. I'm sure I've looked in that desk. You doubt yourself, don't you? You think, oh, I've looked in there, and you haven't. You haven't looked in there.
Orange juice.
Orange juice. What's the wall made of? Not much. This is a wall. Oh yeah, that's easy. Definitely easy. That's really going to stop. A few plastic chairs are really going to stop the zombies, isn't it? Well, it'll stop my zombies because I don't have any. All my zombies are asleep.
Permanently.
Permanently asleep. He's got a brass tap in his desk. Did he take that off a student that was messing around with it and causing trouble? Could have done. He said, can you not bring that to work? Can you not bring that to school? Well, it's my faucet. I'll bring it to work, bring it to school if I want. Right, give it to you, Jimmy, and you put it in the drawer so you can have it back after class, and then never give it back. Rule like that, teacher. I've definitely been in here. Yeah, I just cut my way back into a room I've already been in. Oh well. On the ground floor, a bit disappointing. Although it did have a chainsaw. So I'm not arguing with it. Oh, a chainsaw in the school. Ah, yeah. Had a chainsaw. What are these pillars made of? Oh, cardboard. You want server lag? Oh, here we go. This will give server lag. This is what I did in that other building, and it almost completely collapsed on me. I can hear it rustling and crunching. Hear the building starting to get upset. Oh no, that's an actual boar that's getting upset that's behind that pillar. I've seen him. Yeah. Let's get my gun on. Can I shoot him from here? I don't matter. If I can shoot him, get his attention. Yeah, here he comes. Oh, he's well happy, this guy. Seven shots. Jesus.
It took me a while to take one down.
Funny boy, look at him. Hey, big face, roll over. It's just stone axe the pieces now, is it?
No, I had to use a Yeti or a knife.
Oh.
But you might be able to stone
I'm
axe.
getting bits all over the floor, so yeah, it's working. Apart from my stone axe, it's just broken. As it was.
I'm finally heading home, but I've got to come back here. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Good shit as well, but then my backpack's absolutely stuffed with good shit. But
Yeah.
I want to try and get home before I go out to the cooking, but the cooking should be ready in a minute.
Oh yeah, chopping him up. There's stuff all over the place. He's just dropping it all over the floor. They haven't got the inventory space at the second, so I've just let it just flop all over the
Oh
floor.
god, you want all the meat? The meat. Even if you leave his guts and bones, just don't leave the fresh meat. I'll turn it into stews. Well, I haven't got potatoes in that. Haven't happened to cross me. I think I might be heading home.
Yeah.
I hope I have.
Cool then.
I'm either heading to the farm or I'm heading to our original home.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Hoping it's
I was
the
trying to
farm.
make some room for this meat. That made room.
Drop your dildo.
Oh yeah, can I?
Drop your dildo. I'd rather you bring home a lump of fresh meat than a dildo.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I'm an organic kind of
I'm
girl.
locking up. Ah, there we go. It's because I pressed on the dildo. It didn't like me doing it. It appears in a bag.
Dildo crashes the game. Where the hell am I and why am I not near Farmville? I'm heading away from Farmville. I'm heading to the old home.
In the wrong house.
Because Farmville isn't on the map. For some reason.
Right. Well, it's pretty easy to spot on the map.
Yeah, I can see it's across the other side of some water.
Ah.
That hopefully I can swim over.
Wash the wall. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this place because I am absolutely full now, and but still haven't got my hammer.
No, we'll go out again.
But this is the school. This is a big school.
I've got to go raiding back where I was again. We'll have to sort our real food out first. Come on, Larky. Run out and run in the cornfield.
Yeah.
Or children of the corn here.
Oh,
Wants to grab some of the corn on the way past. It's like, woman.
you'd think all this would be quite weak now because I've knocked all the pillars away, but it's sort of solving itself up. It's quite interesting.
Don't be demolishing.
Me? I don't do that.
What can
I don't knock buildings down. I walk to the wrong end of the building and then can't get out of it. I do that. That's not going to help me, is it? No. Map's not going to show me the inside of the building. That's that way. There's the open door. The issue with these headphones is, compared to the other ones, is they're not as comfortable. Colosseum, that's how you spell Colosseum. Right, which way is home? And how far away is home? Oh, it's not far. It's not far. Southeast. Ish that way. Southeast-ish that way. Keep some corn on the way. Walk in the desert for an hour. Hopefully this will eventually heal that health bar really low. If I get my health and my food and my water up though, it should auto heal me, shouldn't it? Over time. We shall see. Cactus, oh yeah, I've got to remember that. Don't walk into the cactus. Painful. And corn though. Replenish my corn supply on the way. Mad this game is. Just wish I could walk a bit faster. Something to do with having a broken leg again. Again. I wonder if it's the same leg, but it doesn't tell you. Cactus. Ooh, close. That too many bulb on the things. No, I actually meant map. Okay, heading the right way. Amazing how much clay you need to make stuff, because of all the moulds you've got to make when you're using the forge. Not even nails and things, you've got to make a clay mould to make nails. There you go, it caught up. Good old Gatherbot helper. Yeah, I told DK not to waste his 4th sub, and I'd sort him out with one. It's Gatherbot, it's able to do...
Gatherbot help you gifted a tier 1 sub to DK49458. They have given 6 gift subs in the channel.
But it didn't show the graphic for no apparent reason. Don't know why. Yeah, Gatherbot is really cool. It when you go and play things on that, it builds up points that you can use to gift subs to people, including yourself. So yeah, that's where he got his free one from. And Mark 1's on its spam mode, but it didn't spam the right one. It spammed the one about the store of one about Gatherbot, which it should have done. But the good thing about Gatherbot is it works well for the small streamers, whereas Loots only works for big streamers. It only works for big streamers. I tried Loots and it was giving me pennies. Less than pennies. It was points of pennies. It's like, this is ridiculous. And for all the intrusiveness of it, I thought, no, it's not worth it to me at all. Got rid of that. But Gather was something which Kisa Prime was telling me about a little while before, so I thought, oh, I'll go have a look at it. She was on about it, I'll go have a look. And that's worked pretty well. What it benefits mostly, it benefits the viewers because it gives you subscriptions. So it's very good for that. And of course then you earn your points faster. You get a little Lenny emote and you can get stuff out of the store quicker. And I've got to stop for a drink again. I think it'll let me eat a piece of corn. Yeah, it will. There you go. In health again. Hopefully. It doesn't usually like me opening this, but I'll open it anyway. Yeah, it's not liking me opening it. But it's opened it. How it's dropped loads of frames. Oh, she's brought me food.
McChicken sandwiches.
Look at this. Look at this. Food. See, this is how she treats me. This is the sort of food I get. How she treats me. It's the only reason I don't throw her away, really. Get a younger model. Faster. Because she can cook. So it's all about, you know. Find one that can cook, that's it. Ultimately, that's all you want them to do. Here's the dog as well. Dog's after food now. Oi, my curtain! Knocking my curtain about. Bloody dog, don't do that. Oh, don't go on box, because box will make a mess. I like all the trees and everything in this game, the way you can just walk around in the woods with wild boars and snakes and horrible things everywhere. Though I haven't seen any yet. It's because I'm low level, isn't it? They're not spawning out so much. Will do. Now, which way is it from? Now I've hit the road. Ah, there. So, cross and down. East. Yeah, I told DK I was going to try and do that for him yesterday. Glad that worked. That was quite quick actually, it usually takes a lot longer than that. ridiculously hot. But I don't want to wait for it to cool down. And the road's changed direction. Oh, over there, mate. Just nudging it with my food. Larky made some burgers the other week, and they were really nice. They were lamb ones. They were like these, but she made 4, and she ate 3 of them and nearly died because of the food coma. And I ate all 4 and literally died. Oh my god, that was too much. Remember those lamb ones you made? Yep. And I ate all 4, didn't I?
And they were like 0% bloody fat. They were pure lamb
They
meat.
were just so much meat. And I just instantly went into a food coma. I've seen something else that gives meat.
Oh well.
Do you?
Yeah, I haven't come across any yet.
There. I'll just shot at me around the way now. I'll run out of energy. And my food and everything's full, so I can't actually replenish it at the moment. Just let him stand still for a minute whilst he has a bit of burger. Like I'll do. Gatherbot came through with that sub for DK. Come up on stream. They've given 6 away now. Gatherbot.
Oh.
That's mad, isn't it? Mm.
Hey, alright, sweetie.
Oh yeah, lovely. Go in the box. Come on, mouse, behave. Mouse not going to behave. No. Mm-mm. Hmm. I should put it up. Yeah, there you go. Oh, falling all on the floor again. Yeah, that's Gather. It's really good actually. It's really easy to get your sub points together. And once you get 2,000 you get a free sub, that's it. I don't know how they can operate, because when you look at the big streams that do this, some of them do. Some of them are earning so much money, it's unreal. It's like, how can these advertisers be giving them all this money for something that no one's ever going to pay anything on? Doesn't make sense. The arts of advertising, I suppose. It must work. Because of the Final Fantasy game that Varka got, a Citadel's level 15 on within the time period you were meant to do it. And because of that, you won a $20 Amazon gift card.
iTunes.
iTunes. $20 iTunes gift card, which is useless to us. But the other problem was it was an American one, so it wouldn't work for us anyway because we're UK. But we'll give it to Mr. Turtle. Because he was in on Monday, and we said, "Do you use iTunes at all?" He said, "Yeah." Alright, there you go. Just give it to him, and he bought some things which you can watch in the plane when he goes on his journeys. That was really good. Really glad it worked. But the fact that that worked, yeah, it means it's completely genuine. Crazy, absolutely crazy. And all I've been doing is really installing the game, playing it for a bit. A couple of them weren't too bad, and then just removing them again. And some of those I did it to were on the Android tablet, so it hadn't even got a phone attached to it. So they hadn't even got any details that could gleam off me, which was cool. Imagine a big streamer using it would be insane. The amount of revenue they get from that would be nuts. But they get it much easier with things like loot, so You don't have to worry. It's like if I get a payout from Gatherbot, because Gatherbot's got I think $36 in it now, which apparently people have earned for me, which is nice. When I get that, that'll go towards the memory fund for these machines. Definitely go towards the memory fund for these machines, which will mean that I'll actually be able to upgrade them again, just to get a bit more RAM. This 7 days, it's using so much memory, it's ridiculous. It's using like 7.5 gig of memory. I've only got 8. Like, where's this memory meant to be coming from? Where's the operating system? Running on Windows 98 in order to get it into memory, but it is. I'm out of energy again, always. I've just heard something running around in the corner. You watch it be a ball that I can't run away from.
Me.
It was you.
It isn't me. I'm
it's not Larker.
Offloading.
Not Larker. All the lovely pot plants. I was going to start painting the house up and getting the windows right and everything, because that's what I do. I put all the windows in, so in this room anyway, this room's got all the correct windows, and I stripped all the old paint off, because I don't just paint over it, I strip it all off. And then started painting and ran out of paint. Else, you have a nice blue carpet. Nice blue carpet. And the walls I'll probably do a sort of creamy colour. And the ceiling I'll do white. And I changed this staircase because it was a standard crappy staircase, so I made it a see-through one. And I'll have a light in there. The generator will be downstairs in the cellar. With, yeah, I haven't done the kitchen yet. I've seen some lovely kitchens. It's like, oh, I want that kitchen. Put all my exploding barrels in one corner, as you do. I've got these 4 crates that I made that are just literally full of utter junk. But because they're pretty much full, I should just be able to click on things and they'll go into a space if there is one. Just be able to click through everything and see if it'll go away. If it will, then they fit in this one. I don't think any of these go.
I'm just dumping and running at the moment. We'll start sorting things out another day.
Yeah, it's just seeing if there's files of these things in here without
I'm having
actually
to look up.
having to look for them.
I'm having to look up to me top screen and I choke.
Oh. Ingots. Got any ingots? Nope. And fibres are in there.
Oh,
Iron will be in
that
there.
doesn't do any good
That
at
can
all.
go in. Desk mirror's rubbish, isn't it? It is. Scrap that. Get broken glass. Where's me bits of metal gone? Bits of metal. 9 o'clock, he'll scrap into bits, won't he? But you can use him for a timer relay, electric timer relay, so you can, oh my god, electric timer relay, so you can have it turning lights on and off at specific times. That's clever. That is clever. I'm going to tempt my other one now. They're very slightly bigger than my mouth, that's the problem.
I couldn't quite do anything about that.
No. Just need 2 hands. Can't press keys. Nom nom nom.
Oh, Christ. If I look up to my second screen and choke on whatever I'm eating.
Yeah. No. Rotting banana, I picked that up. Oh. I
Can
don't
you
eat it.
stop interfering with Daddy's screen?
You're knocking my green screen about, little one. Are you? Need you on screen, don't we, at some point?
Puppy cam.
Puppy cam, so you can see what you look like.
Little shitter. Not so little.
Nudging my leg. Because I've got food in my hand, she's nudging at me. Like that. Have your food, have your food. No. Have your food.
Not with your
no,
bloody, not with your gallbladder you can't.
I know, yeah. Any of these go in here? That's the only trouble. Can't tell what goes in where. What I should do is organise all the boxes in alphabetical order, regardless of what it is, and then you'll be able to find things. That'll work, you know. Put boxes all along one wall, start in one corner. Put all the A's in first and B's and all the way along, and just keep going down the line. That'll work. I like that idea. Means you have a ridiculous number of boxes. The paint tool actually has some box covers with weapons on and things like that, and resources. That'll be useful when I get enough paint. But I need a painting table. And I can't make a painting table until I've made a workbench. I can't make a workbench until I've got a claw hammer. Can't make a claw hammer until I've got a workbench. I live an item. Click. But we'll get there eventually. But the sheer mass of stuff that you get in this game is phenomenal. There's just so much of it. I'd be better off making more boxes, putting them along there and just filling them. That's the problem. Have I got any rope? Yeah, I've got rope and I've got plank, so yeah, I can make a box. Wooden box, unless I spell it wrong. That one. Make some boxes and just put them down, just throw it all in. Anyhow. Spend many months sorting it all back out again. Get in place for the dildo bar. Actually, they can go this. So. Okay, all there. You only made 2. Box. And literally throw it. What I did with the old settlement when we decided to move was every time I went back there to look for things, I just picked up a load of one particular resource, brought it with me and dumped it all in the same place. So that way you're liable to put everything that you want in the same place. So, keep that. Oh, that chainsaw is cool. I really like that chainsaw. A lot of picks are empty, so they can go in. And my paintbrush is empty because I've got no paint. I've used it all. All 26 paint that I had, I've used. Really crap that is. Dildo in the box. Speaker in the box. Button on the wall. Yeah. Now I have got a box for weaponry. I know where it is. So I'm going to take them back out. In fact, the dildo stick can also be a weapon now. That's also going to be a weapon. Four of them. Bit one there next to the barrels, cool. Super storage. You see, I've got this safe down here. Got all these weapons in. They can go in there. And then when we get round to it, you can strip them down, break down the ones that are rubbish, keep the good ones. Here's my little forge I made.
Lost my pickles.
Lost your pickles?
Yeah.
What are you doing with them?
They're not where I left them last night. Have you moved anything downstairs?
Don't think so. Nope.
I had pickles last night. I had pickles.
I don't know.
Don't tell me. The old days.
Good as that. There is stuff still in the fridge at the old house.
Yeah, I know. I probably have left my pickles at the old house.
Look at that, coordinated. Like always coordinated. I haven't done much in the kitchen, I'm afraid.
No, I know, the kitchen I'm trying to, well, I need to build some shit. The idea I had, I was about to cook isn't coming off.
Oh. What's the oven got?
Bear in mind I'm still doing stuff at the moment. If you need food...
I don't actually, I'm full. I need a splint actually, so I'm going to get one from in here again.
If you wouldn't mind for now eating the corn...
I am eating corn. I don't need food.
That's what I'm doing, because I'm saving up the stuff for what I'm cooking. I have done you some more water in the fire.
Okay.
There's 51 bottles of clean water.
Good, I'm down to 1 bottle, so that would be quite useful. In the fire that's in the middle of the road?
Yeah, that I'm in at the moment. There you go, I'm out of it now.
Oh. Maybe take a little stack of 10 or so.
Take enough.
Oh.
I'm off to go and pick all that stuff up I left behind.
The journey. Oh, let's sort these headphones out a bit. They're really good headphones, but they're not very comfortable.
These chicken burgers were... I'd almost say they were slightly better than mashed beef.
Considerably better.
I've gone the wrong way. Actually, no, I haven't.
That's
I will
not
go
too
to
bad.
the old house.
That's not too bad for now.
I'll go to the old house and pick up my pickles.
You're going to get your pickles? I'll have a look with you. Get pickling.
Not the jars of pickles, it was the...
Just standard pickles? Ah.
I only had one. I don't know where I left it. Lost my pickle.
One pickle, she's
I've
lost
been a bit of a pickle.
The extra pickle. That's a term we use at work actually, the extra pickle. It's an analogy of... the story is it's a restaurant that was doing okay but not very well, not brilliantly well. And one of the customers asked for another pickle. And they gave him the other pickle, and it turned out to be a reviewer of restaurants, and he gave them a really good review to say that they were really generous on the portions.
Oh, they've tried that one with you, have they?
And so they call it the extra pickle.
Yeah,
but the thing is, if you're at work and you try and give something away to a customer, they go, fucking spare. It's a piece of shitty wood that they're not going to use. It's an offcut from someone else's board who's already paid for it. I want to give it to this guy because he's got all these nails and everything. He just needs a little bit of wood. Well, no, you can't do that. What you said...
Doggo, talk to me.
Huh?
Talking to Doggo, she's having a whinge, so I'm saying, Doggo, talk to me.
Oh, doggy whinging.
Stop, Doggo. Dog, dog, dog.
Doggo's always...
Dog, dog, dog. I just want to make sure she's in a good mood.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not crying because...
Well, the tail's up.
Exactly.
I can see the little tip. The little white tip bouncing around. I've put my chainsaw away, it's just too tempting to use. Because it doesn't really discriminate what it cuts through, so it could cut through things that are quite useful inside the building, so I'll put it away. Well, I found one with a load of seeds in it. It was a sports bag as well. Sports bag full of seeds, that doesn't make sense.
Take back to the main house if I can.
Oh, I'm not far from the main house actually.
Yeah, I'm going to be going back there and load them up.
Yeah, oh, I'd say turn your lamp off, but then you have to get your eyes used to the fact that it's dark again. Yeah, I've had a few drop frames in this game from its loads. It's quite normal, isn't it? I sort of expected that. Yeah, I probably could have reached over at this cupboard, and it only had crappy book in it. I probably could have reached over there to do that. Cause look, I can reach to the toilet. I had long arms. Reach to the toilet from here without breaking this. Need me construction skill up, so I'll break it. Deconstruction skill should be. Got some lipstick. You need some lipstick?
It's junk.
Is it?
Ah,
That's crap then. Scrap that. Bug swatter.
crap.
You want that either? First aid bandage. I bloody need that.
Well,
Use
you
that.
have it then.
I've used it. You applied first aid and are now healing. 52 health. 53. That's clocking up. I could do a look into see how the first aid bandages do that with the buffs, and then see if I can get some of the bigger food items to buff us in the same way on stamina and things. Because two wooden clubs in a bag. Or bags. Oh. Duffel the duffel, can of salmon, and a cheese grater, and a revolver in the duffel bag. That's the problem with duffel bags, one hit dead. That's why I decided earlier that it was a bad idea to use those. Ooh, thanks for the follow there, Joshy. You're getting, now you're earning the hydrocarbons, which are the store currency. And sure, I've just seen, yeah, the alert that was meant to come on the screen go flying off the side for no apparent reason. I don't know what that's all about. The alert didn't work. But yeah, my little alerts should work really well, and they're not doing it, so I'm going to go see why. Actually. Why my alerts not working? Probably memory, actually, because 7 Days is using so much RAM that it really struggles. Really struggles at the moment. Oh, it's just gone white, actually. Ooh, don't die on me. Don't die on me now. Is it back? Yeah, don't die on me now. That's because I switched out to come over here. To just open browser source and refresh it. Try and get it to work. Oh, that's the Gatherbot one. Weird. That should be working, doesn't it? Yeah, 7 Days uses so many resources, which you probably can't hear because it's locked again. Come on, 7 Days. Come on, 7 Days. Give me my machine back. Yeah. Yeah. It's really great. Oh, is it back? Is it back?
Hey,
is
where
it?
did all the stuff in the fridge go?
Oh
this
my
is
god.
the old house.
It's the old house, you're in the wrong
Yeah,
house.
I'm in the wrong house.
I decided to switch to something else to try and do something, and I really shouldn't. I've got to remember that 7 Days to Die is using 98% of my memory, and if I try and do anything, the entire Windows has a complete fit. So I can't actually go and see why my alerts aren't working at the moment, but it's probably lack of memory. But yes, thank you for the follow, Yoshi, and you will be getting hydrocarbons which you can spend in the store to get Warframe parts or things for Warframe, because I usually do Warframe for the PC, or you can get PC games from there as well, so that's cool. Thank you for the follow, even though you've probably already got, which I think you have, but I don't know, because you haven't said anything. Anyway, thanks anyway. Now let's try and get out of this menu without crashing the machine. Definitely going to get some more memory, but just not straight away. What I have to do now is just suffer it until it gets to the point of crashing to death, and then I have to restart the game, which will take it about 10 minutes flushing time to reopen it. Which way am I going from here? Wait. Come on, bring a map up, let's have a look. Oh yeah, because I'm in town. There's Larky there. I'm only 2 away from House Lock.
I'm heading back to drop off taken old house.
I think you've gone past.
Just knocking boots, picking up rocks and because
I see.
never hurts to refill your rocks.
This is true. Rocks are useful. You can run so much
darling,
faster than me
why
because
are
I'm in
you-
a splint.
Why are you offering me leopard? Is it because Mummy's still got chicken burger on?
Oh, Mummy's still got chicken burger, so the dog wants it. Melody, darling, would you prefer gravy bone?
I think she will.
Here we go with the
can't really
curtain
get
again.
up. I'm trying to
Beating
eat
my
food
curtain
and play the
about.
game, baby.
That's my curtain she's beating with her tail. Baba, Baba, what you doing? Huh? What you doing? Behave.
Ba-ba-ba.
This is a curtain showing. Come up here. Come up here then. Come up here then. Come up.
Don't hurt your
Come
legs.
up here then.
Don't hurt
Because
your
I'm not.
legs.
I'm just going to put my paw on you. Come up here. Go on. Go on, come up here. You can. But you can stay there for now. I'm trying to get her on the screen, but she won't move. And if I move my camera, I know it's just going to fall down the back, and I'm not going to be able to get it back. And it's going to be stuck down the back forever. And I'll be like, oh my god, my camera. And then it'll just turn into a nightmare.
I'll get you a treat
Most
in a
things
minute.
turn into a living nightmare, so I won't risk it.
A minute, Papa.
I wanted to bring the map up, didn't I? See whereabouts I
Such
was.
a pretty girl.
See if any of these houses
You
here
know
need
you're
to.
a pretty girl.
Because it's weird, even though they're right next door to where our house is, there's a good chance that there's some of them in this little block that we haven't been in. We haven't been anywhere near. It's like, we haven't looked in that mailbox.
In a minute.
Okay, so it's got crap in it, but we haven't looked in it. I haven't opened that door, which means there's a good chance of not being in this house at all.
Oh, I don't know. I'm finding out there's 2 entrances and you've been in and raided everything.
Everything has 2 entrances, apparently.
Hotel.
Yeah, back door's wide open.
Yeah, you've been in here.
Yeah, the things say search and empty, so we've probably just got rubbish in them. Well, that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Imagine coming
In a
up the
minute,
top of the
puppy.
stairs and getting that roof in your face. Bit annoying. Yeah, empty sports bag.
I didn't mean to shout at you. Hang on.
Empty
Oh,
again.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
baby.
not-
Come here then.
Puppy getting a treat.
Yeah.
Dog's always getting treats.
I know, it's because I've still got burger.
Yeah, if you don't want me to beg you for your burger, you're going to have to give me something else.
You get a bit perturbed if there's food not being eaten.
Yeah, food should be constantly being eaten. Why isn't it being eaten? That's dog mentality, isn't it?
If there's something wrong with your burger, would you
Yeah,
like
what's
me
wrong
to,
with your burger? I can test it for you,
I
see
can
what's wrong with
repurpose it from you whenever you
it. Yeah,
like.
repurpose. Yeah, she can repurpose, alright.
Do not feel you have to suffer alone, Mum. I will gladly suffer the bad burger with you.
Ah, I break through the side and then notice the door's wide open. Into them. We should make some sort of thing where as we know that we've been in, like maybe put a chair in the doorway or something.
Oh, that's too much, love.
Yeah, we'll never do that.
No, we're in and out in seconds.
I know, we'll just keep
Not
going in
like
the same
flying,
house.
torn, you know. We don't hang a boot. We just get
Get it done.
in and out and get the job done.
Let's get it done. Loady loady. Did that drop any more? No, I didn't drop any frames, weirdly. It would have done. A locked door. Main door not open. No holes in the side walls.
I think it might be the one I'm going in now, you know. Maybe not.
No, it's just garage here.
Oh no.
It's only a garage. But with my thought is garages surely should have hammers in them. You know? My little man cave's got hammers in it. About a dozen. Can't never have too many hammers, can you? Really?
Oh,
All different types of hammer. One of them's a little 4-pounder, he's really ace here. He can beat anything to death, he can.
one toothbrush.
One egg. Bloody egg.
Yeah.
Bloody
An
egg.
egg on.
You want egg?
An egg, yeah, because it's main
Oh, I
part. It's main
suppose
part
so.
of a lot of cooking.
You want any feathers?
No.
You
don't
make an
even-
hang glider. Bet you can't make hang glider. That'd be interesting. You need to make an Ignis Wrath, that's what you need to make. Nope, not allowed. You could turn the zombies onto whatever you wanted, couldn't you, if you had a warframe in this game? One with a nice AoE. Just absolutely annihilate the place. You could put it on like 10,000 zombies per person and just wipe them. Seconds gone. Wouldn't even break a sweat. Not a single sweat. Ooh, dead bird, dead bird! Dead bird! You've got some dead bird.
I haven't brought them, no, I've just left them, but I've seen them.
I'll have the
Picking up
twig.
dead birds.
You don't want dead bird? I thought it was new. It's new to me, I've never seen a dead bird before. Well, at work I have, I see them all the time. They drop out the rafters at work and just land in front of your truck. You have to be so careful you don't drive over it, because what happens when you step on a bag of crisps? There's a large bang noise and then all your crisps are all over the floor. The same thing happens with pigeons with forklifts, but you don't tend to eat the bits of pigeon after you pick them up and put them back in the bag.
I've even been through that.
Yeah, yeah, well, do they? My lunch breaks are usually 2 o'clock in the afternoon and then I go home at 3. Depends what I manage to squeeze in between deliveries.
Oh, I really shouldn't be raiding places when I'm full of
I know,
stuff in the
yeah.
old house.
You're full again. I was meant to be going that way as well, wasn't I?
And I found bloody schematics.
And some schematics.
Not when I've got no inventory.
Oh no. Are you going there or coming back?
I'm going to the old house.
But you've already got a full inventory.
I know.
You're going to go and pick some stuff up with a full inventory.
I've already been and raided this place now. I've managed to raid the entire place with a virtually full inventory.
I think you have actually. There's a bin there you missed.
I know, because I don't have... Right, I'm going to have to leave.
It's got a bowl and 5 dead cockroaches in it.
Go to the damn farm.
I want to make some Molotovs and start setting fire to things.
No, you don't.
Well, that's interesting. Street lights come on. And it's lit up one tiny bit of tree. Lucky piece of tree there. I cut the tree down. I'll show you tree. What you get for making shadows.
God. So miss not having...
Yeah. Useful. Yeah, shiny bit of tree, you're gonna go. No more shiny bit of tree for you. There you go, bye tree. Oh, gone. No more tree shadow in that light. Bit cruel to the tree, but goes. In the other version we ran, there was a building that was all wood like this, and I just went all the way around the bottom and I just cut all the bottom section all the way around the building, and the entire building collapsed. All the way around the land. Watch the entire building collapse. Great. I want some of these that work. Well, you know, the trouble is, if they're not actually on working when you move into the property, as it were, then they don't ever work. They don't ever work until you've fitted all your own electricity system and generators and everything else, all the wiring, and then they work like they do on the buildings that don't have any power, randomly spread across the map. There was the old house, the cellar light was on all the time, wasn't it? Or is it this house? I think it might be this house, but one of them, the cellar light's on constantly. Great. try and use it as a power source. When I make a wire tool, I'm going to try wiring things to it and see if I can power my own lights from the built-in one that's constantly powered. Good if it works. Save making a generator and wasting all that fuel. Let's see. Been in this garage? Ow. No, I've been in it.
Thorns blown up.
Ah, Torn's at it.
Thorns at it.
I tried to do something in OBS, and it was a really bad idea. A really bad idea to move out of the game. It just loaded forever. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to lose my stream. Everything's going to go off. But it recovered, so that was cool.
Yeah, now I've got nothing but judders.
Yeah, you'll do it now.
If I try to open doors, I really need to do some travel.
Can of beef chunks, I'll have them. A can and some shitty helmet that I'll just scrap off. And duffel bag I'll just whack, kill. Want it. At least the server doesn't use 8 gig of RAM. If it did, I'd be in trouble.
The server ain't got it.
Yeah, because the server's only got 4 gig of RAM. Currency.
I think I'm about to crash out of everything. Because I tried to access Torn.
That's a good way of flushing out, yeah.
Yeah, but I want to make sure I don't lose any goodies first.
Oh, I don't think we've been in here. I think we have definitely not been in here. Sometimes it's just easier to go through the wall than it is through the doorway. And I do wish when you crouch you could fit through one square, but you can't. You still need it to be 2 squares. Because I can't fit through a single square like that, won't work. See, this building is quite close to where we started. Oh, it's in the start block there, but we've not been inside this building at all. And yet it's in that first block of where we are. Weird how you miss stuff like that. Very easy to miss stuff. You get used to certain layouts, don't you, and it wasn't there. Oh, measuring tape like that. Sure, that's got a use. It looked like a little DeWalt one, actually. Little DeWalt tape measure. Deadbird old console. Rotting oranges, nice. Some knives and forks, I don't know. They've moved the fridge there, they've put the fridge in the middle of the bloody... That's annoying, I've got to mash the wall down there to get... Oh yeah. Oh well. I could have knocked the stairs down actually. Stairs would have been easier, but I'll go this way. Once I've repaired my tool again. Repair. I really should make a new one, because it's got like 14 health now. Piece of shit, it's only got 14 health. But no. Four slide tracks. I'm picking that up because that's unusual. Like why? What's that? Having them. Worthless item. I shall have it. If there's nothing, I shall definitely have it. Or dead cockroach. Well, skill in construction has now gone to level 21. 21. Can't be 2. 2? I'm gonna be 2. Nice. Murky water and a toilet brush. Disgusting but necessary tool if you want to clean the toilet without getting your hands too dirty. Yuck. Leaving that in there. Cardboard in the sink, I'll have that. Weird shadows on that sink because it's massively over bright light. If I put the gun one on, it won't be as bright. Well, it does all the lighting properly like that. Like when you're at the edge of things and you get that weird shadow like that. Makes it really eerie. Yeah, like that. Because you're going up the stairs, it makes everything under that point really dark, so you can't see it. So it's a bit, well, what's there? Even though there's nothing there. Let's see if I can. See, no, look, you can't go underneath. You'd think you should be able to, really. You'd be able to go underneath that. No. Yeah, I don't want him. Now, if I'd started leaving stuff like this a long time ago, we wouldn't have the storage problem we've currently got at the house, would we? But you just can't. You just can't leave stuff behind. You're like, oh yeah, I'll have that. Oh, I'll have that. 3 fuses. Can't see them being no useful. I'll have the blanket, even though I don't need it. I love smashing beds up. Apart from when it locks my computer. Weird a little bit. Usually got a toilet down the bottom of it. Shit. I can have it. I'll probably just turn it into scrap cloth anyway, but for now I'll have it. Saving me a space. And locked. Door. 400 for 2 lots of 200, 2 lots of 100, so I'll smack the door. It's slightly less hit points than the wall next to it. And, well, civilized, the door stays then. Oh, he's standing on a wooden floor, he's gonna go. There's a safe up here, standing on a wooden floor.
Oh gosh, is it?
Someone put dirty and clean towels together in the washing machine. What utter heathens. They didn't get the old washing out when they put the new in. No wonder they didn't survive. Now look out below. Your safe coming down in a minute. Never quite sure what pieces of floor it wants you to knock away and which ones it doesn't when you're doing this. Sometimes you can knock just 2 away like that and it'll drop. Other times you have to knock down half the house for it to drop. This one's going to be half the house job, I think. Yep, this one's going to make me break most of the house down.
I can't believe you put my dildo in a stick. Weapon.
It is a weapon. I think it's a weapon. If this was Saints Row, it'd be a weapon, wouldn't it? I think that's what the homage is to, actually. Because in that you have got a big purple dildo on a stick as a weapon. Quite a valid weapon, that is. Not very good, but it's a valid weapon. I only really liked 3. Ah, Mr. Turtle, how are you? I said you'd come today. Because yesterday I loaded Warframe up and I thought, oh, if Mr. Turtle comes I can give him his Trinity Prime. And then he didn't come yesterday. Oh, there it goes. And I said today, I said, oh, I know, if I load 7 days today, you'll come. And you have, so that's good. Bad. So yeah, we'll sort that out later. Not long later, but we'll sort that out later. Make sure you have that today. Doing a bit of searching, ravaging, as always. Where's that medical cabinet? There it is. Just too bright with my torch on. Pink handcuffs don't like. I've got several sets of pink handcuffs now, don't need them. I could always have done that, open the curtains, made the room brighter so I could see what I was doing. That would have been sensible, wouldn't it, really? Yeah, my machine's starting to get to the point where it's going to start kludging up really badly. It's already started dropping frames. Because 7 days uses 7.5 gig. 7.5 gig to die. That's what it should be called. It's using all my memory up. Been up there. Using all my memory. So it's only a matter of time before it all slows down to the point where I have to turn the game off and on again. At that point I could, once it's flushed this game out, I could just load Warframe and it wouldn't be a problem. Now we can get that Trinity too here. You're at work? Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, closing my department, so I won't be home until like 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. What time is it now? What time is it now? I'm on GMT, aren't I? That's the question. Starting to really slow down now. What happens is it'll only use as much RAM as it can find, and then everything else it puts in the swap file. Now when I looked earlier, when it started to do this kludging up, I looked and it was using 7.5 gig of 8 gig of memory. I thought, well, that's one reason why it's a bit miserable. In 6.5 hours. Ooh, I'll be about then. 6.5 hours, that'll be about 4:30 in the morning, maybe? No. I'm getting work at 6 then, so I'll be around at just after 5. Yeah, I stream on Monday. Monday I do, don't I? Yeah, so don't worry. And Saturday, of course. The next one will be Saturday. 2 hours prior, yeah. No, an hour prior to now would be Saturday. And then Monday would be 2 hours prior to now. Yeah. Either way, don't worry. Still there, it's always there for you. No worries. Remember the Skeleto Prime? That was there for a while. I had to blow all the dust off that, you know. Really dusty that was when I gave it. Still work though. I need to find the house and restart this game. Look at it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've completely run out of memory. Look at it. Poor thing. I can hear it grinding away down there. Yeah, sure. Yeah, do it on Monday. So no worry. Monday's a good idea. Poor game. I don't even think I'll make it back to the house, you know. That clugged up. And it's only there. Apparently that's home there. Oh, old home. That's old home. Old home will do for the moment. But yeah, I've definitely got to flush this memory out. Now you've had the water. No, out of the old campfire.
No, there weren't any there.
Oh, we've already had it then. Fuel wise, I am burn. T-shirt will burn for 4 seconds, so that'll do. And I'll put some coal in there as well. There you go. Set fire to me nice new t-shirt that I got. There you go. Good. Be able to.
I'm taking the food that is randomly put in
Cook
here
this
earlier
up.
because I'm
Getting a couple of nice bottles of water, and then I'll drink them, and I'm going to attempt to close that game and reopen it. This is going to take a while. I'm having a drink of water before I do anything. Right, 7 days. See if we can exit flush you. Oh, Drab's having a right good go at me now.
yes, I'm having problems with you doing that. Finding its tips off for me.
Well, I'm just leaving the game and then coming back.
Yeah.
So.
I'm not saying it, I'm just telling you what it's doing.
Hopefully.
It's having a right old bit on it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got no mouse. I can't touch it.
No, I can't move now.
It's saving me. Yeah. Let it save. Oh, got mouse back there. Back to a menu. Quit button. And once it's flushed, I'll reload it. If you're around, oh yeah, you're at work, aren't you? Sorry. I'd say if you're around now, I could have given it now, but you're at work. No worries. Oh, I haven't. No, I haven't unlocked them, have I? There's not much in them anyway. It's just junk that I dropped off.
So I haven't unlocked the kitchen one yet that I've just made.
Oh yeah. I'll repaint those, you know. I'll repaint them red or something. Make a nice colour scheme in the kitchen.
Because
that's how we work.
It's bigger storage. I'm going to keep it locked just while I move stuff around.
Oh yeah, yeah. If I can get to task manager. Oh, that's loading slowly. That can see how much RAM it's still using. Let me in. Let me get to it. That little grey line there. That's the taskbar. Was hidden. There you go. It's hidden again. And now it's at the top of me. Task manager. That resized rather than moved. Thanks, task manager. Starting to flush itself a little. We close. There you go, it's gone. Right. See it drop its RAM, which it hasn't done yet. It still says it's still using the memory and it's no longer open. Not even open now. That's the one bad thing about 7 days, is the way its memory management is done. Really awful. Performance, memory usage has suddenly gone right down. Here you go. Move the graph to somewhere you can see it. Look at that. There's the graph for memory. Boom, straight down to nothing. Oh dear. I actually find the camera really useful for that, for just dropping images over the top of. Quite funny. Yeah, because I redid me fence last week. Fence, and it was a good test to see if I can open something and do a preview of me fence, which I'm not doing. Preview. Poor thing. If I make it small enough, I can just drop it over the top of myself. Like that. That's what my fence looks like now. I redid it. Look at that. And I didn't replace any of those panels. The only things I replaced were the posts. Yeah, I replaced the posts, but not the panels themselves. Isn't that cool? And that colour I put on them, because I jet washed them all off and gone down to as base wood as I could. That stuff I put on it is sprayable, but I didn't use it as sprayable. I just painted it on. But it was £1 for 5 litres. £1 for 5 litres. I was like, oh my god, gotta have that. At least I saved some money somewhere. Somewhere, bit of money. That is the right shortcut, yeah. I'll reopen it again now. If it's going to behave. It's only got to behave for another hour. Or a bit. Fine. Look at that. Cut my head in half. It should notice that I've reloaded it now. There you go. It's noticed. Recaching. Yay. So the only fast bit about it is the numbers going up. Everything else slow. Oh yeah. Yesterday I was messing around and I was trying to make a new directory for this, and I was trying to load it, and it just seemed to be taking forever to load. It was stuck on loading character models for what seemed like 20 minutes, and then it very slowly started to do the other stuff. What's wrong with it now? Why is it going so slow? Why is it messing me about? It usually doesn't take that long to load. I was loading it off the network, off the server machine up there, the one that I'm running the server on. I actually ran the game out of the servers folder. So all of it was coming across the network. You don't make it easy on yourself, do you? No. But because they're all on the same home group and they're all sharing each other's folders everywhere, so in theory any machine can just go into any folder on any other machine, apart from Larker's machine that doesn't want to talk to anybody. It's connected in exactly the same way. Won't speak to any other computer at all. Really annoying. Yeah, my server's just local, see, 192.168.03. It's just that one there, so not even any distance away. So even though it shows on the public list, you can't join it because that machine's not the DMZ, so it's protected from the outside world. What I usually do with when I do have a web server, that machine, I'll only share port 80. I won't do a DMZ share on anything, and I'll only give it specific ports that it can use. That's it. PHP uses its own port and stuff like that. And so does, I think SQL does as well. But games as well, I'll specifically set the port numbers which those games are going to use so that it redirects them correctly. Because of course the machines that are local to the house will just use the local network and ignore the browser altogether. The router will just ignore that. But anything coming from outside will have to go to the right place then, rather than going to the wrong machine. Quite interesting when you start playing with networking, getting everything to understand where it's got to go and sort of channeling things to the right machine. Quite cool. That's probably going to be a bit better. Your leg is splintered. Yes, I know. Feel warm by the fire. Go on then. Mind if I do? I'll have that water bottle out of it now. Thought that was a sandwich. It's a towel. Don't eat a towel. Ham towelwich. Old house. Yeah, old house. We weren't even here very long, were we? We were in here for a couple of hours and then we'd already found a new house. A much better house. Still in there. Oh, mouldy bread and rotten stuff. Crappy helmets, crap. Don't need that. Rotten lemons, dead mouse, dead cockroach, mouldy bread, sponge, rotting flesh. Well, that's a nice cupboard, isn't it? And a fat fryer. Were you going to make me something out of all that, were you? You're going to fry up some dead animals and some bit of mouldy bread together. That's lovely. Yeah, I checked if this one had got a cellar or not by just making a hole in the floor. Cellar. Car battery and a hubcap to the sink in the bathroom. Sounds like our house. That sponge. I'm not going to wash myself with that sponge, I don't think. Ah, strange doll and teddy bear. Do you want me to bring them over? I'll bring them over. Move again. For some length of time. We'll see how long. The trouble with these houses are quite a similar layout, aren't they? The new house and the old house. So you keep thinking you're in the new house. You think, where's all my stuff gone? In the other house. Half a mile away. The duffel bag room. See what I mean about all these duffel bags I made? But the thing is, they're so weak. You've got to be so careful with them. Well, then they're useful. I need to see that note. Or Botley Caps. Is your land claim block or mine?
I have no idea. I don't tend to.
I'll take it with me because I can put it down at the new house and it will give it some protection. Not much, but a little bit. All these dead wrenches. I should be able to repair them now, but they're all really low numbers, so there's not really much point. Condoms, they can go with the dildo on a stick, can't they? Wooden on the wall.
Oh, because I'm now free.
Might be your turn, yeah. Your turn to run out of memory. Although when I looked, I wasn't using that much memory. But of course OBS is taking some of it this time. Me.
Definitely my turn to run.
It's your turn to run out of memory. I have turned my my cache up so that, or my page file up so that it uses a bit more of the drive.
Can you tell me how to do what?
I think yours is set to automatic, so yours should do it anyway, but because I was running out of hard drive space once before, I'd set mine quite low.
I'm going to have to log out and come back in because you having your crash and coming back in has now seemed to... No, it does it to us, doesn't it? If one's in, the other one crashes out, it leaves the world a bit volatile, and my machine doesn't need much encouragement.
No, it certainly doesn't.
That's what I mean. I'm not blaming you, I'm just saying it leads on to that. Because the loading of the crashing of you out and the loading of you back in sends mine into a tizz.
Oh well.
Because even in Warframe I start like buggering you, so don't worry, someone's just coming in.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah.
I can't actually log out, I'm frozen.
That's what it did to me. It does that. It does log you out. It just takes a while. Time to unload.
Quit it, or just go to that.
I went to Task Manager and just killed it, but only once I got back to that menu. You got back to that menu. Right.
Trying to kill it. 7 days.
For 7 days, yeah.
Nothing else.
I wonder if I've actually. Oh, I think I have. I have put a duffel bag, a bedroll down in the new house.
We both have. Oh my god! Look at my machine. Isn't that just the epitome of what happens to my machine?
Pretty much.
And it's not like I'm travelling in forward to a dangerous place.
Yeah, every screen's gone white now. All the screens have gone white.
7 days isn't going to go.
What I was thinking of doing, I was thinking of making a new login, a new Windows boot that I can dual boot to, and then only put OBS and 7 days on it, and just see how that copes. Brand new install with just that game on it. Work.
No, I can't get Task Manager sweetie, so I can't kill it.
You can, you just have to wait. And not tap the desk whilst you're waiting.
Well, it's frustrating.
Because that comes through the microphone. You'd be surprised how loud it gets, because it echoes it through the desk. It's like opening cans. It's ridiculously loud opening cans.
Just crash your tits off, machine. Do something. Already whacked me out of tools. So useful. One thing could just quit.
Right,
it just gets me how long it takes for something to quit.
It's only to empty all the memory, that's the problem. And it won't be very neatly organised, it'll be fragmented all over the place. And then it will reload everything which it had put in a block file back into memory again, and then close that down and take that away. Not exactly efficient, is it? Windows is not known for its blazing efficiency.
Firefox is another tool that never knows when.
Firefox is terrible for it. Firefox needs memory allocation. I like the way what Chrome does, where it puts everything in a separate instance itself. Which, okay, it uses slightly more resources that way, but it means that if one runs away with itself or dies, it doesn't take everything else with it. It'll just close that one and let it reopen again. Like they're resigned to the fact that everything's going to fall over at some point, and if we separate everything out, it won't all fall over at the same time.
I'm on Firefox.
What's the little red message about there?
Probably me crashing.
No, it's nothing to do with you, it's on my OBS. Yeah, it's the link to the bitboss. I can't see it. Can't see it. In fact, it hasn't been doing me overlay right at all today, because I didn't get any of the graphics for when the DK resub came through, or when Josh's follow came through. It didn't show either of those. Having a funny on it. And we'll paint. All just junkers. Pretty much. Yeah, at this point I just feel like just throwing it all in one box and leaving it there.
Seconds. Or I'm just gonna come back for a minute.
Yeah, it's best to let it flush anyway.
Because then, if it crashes again when I'm on my way home, it's not such a biggie. When you've got like 400,000 on when you're going to Mexico, which is the second worst place in the world of torn to travel to, after Cayman Islands.
I've unlocked all these boxes.
Actually, it's Cayman Islands I'm going to. Even worse.
What was that noise?
I don't know.
I wasn't really asking. Oh, it's in the music, it's alright. It just sounded like something breathing at me. I was like, what's that noise? But it was in the music in the back. That's okay. You know, there's a button for getting everything out of your inventory, everything out of a box really quickly. There should be one for putting everything in a box really quickly. It's that way you could just press like load everything in the box, and it'd only take things that you'd actually got one of. You didn't have to go through like this and just click on things trying to get them in. You notice I'm not organising these boxes at all yet. The amount of time sink which is going to be spent organising these boxes is going to be crazy.
I've got Bank Holiday Monday off and you haven't.
Oh, you have? Yeah, you're off Bank Holiday Monday, so I'll make sure everything's unlocked for you. That way you can reorganise to your heart's content then. If we get a hammer by then, which might even have a workbench or several workbenches. Cool. Now where's the middle of house? About there, so knock that block out. I'll put it in there. And our land claim, journal entry. Journal. Alright, tell me about these. Now the quest one. Yeah, I think it's that one. No, that's not it. Doesn't tell me about it. No, they're all just the ones from making things. That's no good. I'll swap them stairs over to the new style of stair. I can see through. Much prefer the seat time. I've got 90 on there. That's not going to make enough planks. No, we close that door. I want that door. I'm looking at that screen. It's easier to see this one. These are all pieces from the workbench. Look, mortar and pestle. A mortar and pestle, when you look at the recipes, is used in dye and paint table, which requires workbench. So I've got my mortar and pestle ready to make some things with, make some paint to do the floor and stuff with. I can't use it. I've got a few resources in that now. I don't know what to make. Just until I make that workbench. Bubba? Yucky. You're getting your bile out, Bubba. Yeah. Stand up, baby. It'd be easy to get out. Lying on your side, you're not going to be able to get it out, are you, Bubba? Poor girl. Red hoodie's really not suiting you.
It's warmer.
That's true. That was quite cool because I was running the same speed as you. I was running sideways.
Oh, it's a torch you've got, and it's not a miner that.
I have got mine as that.
But the light don't work.
It does.
Where did you get that from?
I found it in a drawer.
Because I put one away and I can't find it now.
There was one which didn't have a light.
Yes, I know, and there was one that did.
Right, it must be this one. I'll put it in a box and you can have it back.
Doesn't matter. Do you know if there's another one?
No. I haven't seen any more.
I put it away last night.
Right.
After I'll find another, I suppose.
Have the fucking app back, I don't care.
It's the wrong thing now. Yeah, I stuffed it away last night because when we were playing the previous version, you used to say to me they were too bright for you. And I couldn't survive without one.
They are a bit bright, but you do need them.
Yeah, you do need, and I couldn't bloody see, so I thought I'll put it away because I don't want it in the inventory overnight in case anything disappears. I thought I'll hide it in a box I haven't used so far and put all my personal stuff in there. And it looks like you've gone straight in and rummaged and thought, oh, mine is that, I'll have that out. Go see if it's gone from where I think I put it.
Oh, Mark one's doing his gather bot.
I went up here, picked stuff away.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah, there's the space. There's the space.
Yeah, it was top left, yeah.
Yeah, that was literally my stuff on me that I put on there so that I could go to Old House. That wasn't even...
Well, as I say, I'll put it back when I get back there. Found a little house to break in.
Yeah, is it the one I was...
Oh, it's probably the one you were going to.
I don't...
I seem to always be going to the ones you're going to.
No, I've marked a bookmark on
I
my
won't
screen.
see that, will I?
I know! Bloody matter, does it? I'm trying to see if my other stuff...
What the fuck have I had now?
Doesn't matter, does it?
Apparently it does.
Well, I just... Oh, God, I'm not allowed to say anything.
Oh, apparently I'm not allowed to look in anything or go anywhere or
I
do
didn't say you're not allowed
anything
looking
in
at
case you're going to do it.
If you see a trunk full of food, which obviously I deal with food, and there's a miner's helmet in the top left, law of averages would suggest if the
Oh, I
crate
meant
is full
to
of
just guess then.
a crate full of food, and what have I been snaffling? Food.
What have we all been snapping constantly all the time?
Alright, if we see something like a miner's helmet, like a tool, how about we just check with each other?
You weren't in game, were you? It was this morning.
No, I only put it there. No.
Well, it's not the same one then. I've had this all day. I had this from this morning.
So where's the bloody one from that top left one?
I don't know. But I've had this on all day. I thought you meant last night, because you just said last night when
Well,
I put all my stuff away.
I found two. There is another one. There is another one, but I don't know where then.
I think I had this in the hospital actually. I think this came out of a box in the hospital, thinking about it.
Oh, that's strange, because that's where I found both of them when I was raiding. They both came out of the hospital. I wonder if one of my crashes, could it have put them back?
It's possible.
Because now I have neither.
Open the medicine cabinet, why would you think that? Oh, this house is a bit of a crap layout.
Are they single floor houses
Yeah.
around a lake?
It's one house on its own with no other houses anywhere around it, next to a mountain.
Okie dokie, so it's not the area I was going to go back to then. Fine. Only asking if you were at the place where I bookmarked, but I was going to go back in a bit. Finish unloading all this rubble.
Link up the mountain and walk up there. Empty sardine can, that's unusual. Come on, up the hillside. Don't mind the cold. I think you can gather snowballs and make murky water out.
Like that one could become build one couple.
Ooh, getting high up now. I'm going to fall off. I'm going to fall off and break the other leg. That's what I'm going to do. It's getting rather treacherous now. It's getting rather thin. Why am I walking along the edge of here? And there's sheer massive drops either side of me. And it's snowy. And I'm probably barefoot.
I finally emptied off my shit, so fine. Another thing there.
Ooh. From up here you can see the main village with the hospital in it there. And you can see the farm. I can see the farm from here. I'm going to try shooting at the farm randomly from this distance. Are you at the farm?
Yes.
Listen for a noise.
Oh shit.
And listen for a bullet landing somewhere.
Oh yeah, it'll probably land in me.
I found a deer.
That is.
He's right at the top of the mountain now. I don't think I can reach him from here.
Oh. Switching it.
All perturbed. Oh, I'll upset him now. I think there'd be a box or something on the top, nothing. And all the way up this mountain, nothing on top of it. But it does give me a really good view of everywhere. So I can see where there are places to go. There's quite a few places in the snow.
Go for it.
Yeah, there's loads of places. Because I've gone to the top of a mountain and I'm looking over the top. Loads of different things off the roads. But they're only around the roads and they're only single buildings.
Basically, riding you.
There's some really nice hills over there as well. I've just seen some really nice hills a good distance away. Wow, distant terrain. Kidding. Although you can see that's water there, because water always ends as a straight line. It doesn't render anything past a certain point with the water. I've got to get down now without breaking both my legs.
I suggest you should really go out.
I should have splints on me.
You
I'm
are
running
a bit
full
more-
speed down the mountain. Ow! Oh! Yeah, that it. Running full speed down the mountains, ran straight off the ends. Crack!
You are a bit more parkour than I.
Yeah, I'm a bit more Warframe mode, aren't I? That's what it is. I should be able to just spin loop all the way down. Forward roll the rest of the way.
Actually can't find the place. It's all on the map. Oh,
Oh yeah, you get lost, alright.
oh no, I
Tree.
found it.
Oh. If there'd been anything in that tree, I'd be like, what the hell? Why is there something in the tree in the middle of a forest, halfway up a mountain? One's put a can of miso soup and 3 bananas in a tree trunk for safekeeping. But it hadn't, it had nothing in it, so that's fine. There's my first point of call. There. I don't seem overly cold, which is good. At the top, 40 degrees. So yeah, I'm getting by. Not too hot or too cold either. Right, survival. And the door's unlocked. That's always a bad sign. Never trust doors that say unlocked on them. Like, why have you unlocked it? So that I can blow up on you when you come in. Like them finding buildings. Final. Right upstairs. Another unlocked door. Toilet water. Staple diet toilet water. We've got a stapler, haven't we? That's the point. Talking about staplers.
Oh rubbish, I'm not bringing that home.
I know, I've just picked up a mousetrap.
Sponge, soap and shaving cream. It's not even worth picking up.
No.
It's up garbage.
Glass bottles are useful.
Yeah, hell yeah, you always pick them
And
up.
buckles are, actually. Buckles are useful.
What, because you melt them down for the brass or...
No, you can make big coats out of them and things. But if you press buckle and then do recipes, you can see there's quite a lot of things that use buckle. And as you know, those coats fetch a fair amount, don't they?
You haven't find a trader, yeah.
Yeah, you're liable to see where the traders are before me. But the toilet the wrong way around. Oh.
Can't find the place I was at.
Oh what?
Can't find the place I was at.
Oh right. I'm going to stand up here for a minute and I'm going to nip to the toilet. I'm going to... I won't put my be right back video on because it means switching out of the game and that's a bad
Of
idea.
course, I've lost my waypoint, haven't I?
Because you logged
Because
out.
I got bloody bombed out.
Well, your visual thing should go to the same place, so it might be like the end of one of your visual lines that you.
It didn't look like it was actually, but I think I might, in a roundabout sort of way, be working my way back round.
Right. Anyway, going to nip to the toilet. Like we meant. Classic trick that is.
Now I'm heading back to the barrel one. Wait for seeing it grow.
Oh, last one in the packet. I've got some more downstairs though. That's not really should mute it for this, but not that loud. Not really. Oh look, it's freezing. Nice little touch. The breath. Touch that. Weirdly, that doesn't warm you. Pretty sure I can make campfire with the bits I've got on me. Oh no, on. Oh no. Small stone. I have got enough small stone. Ah, it's twigs. I haven't got enough. Not enough twigs. I'm making snowballs now. Have enough in a minute. Should be enough. Yep. Do this while I figure out if I can find any clothes.
Not wearing any clothes, you dirty bug.
Not usually. Certainly not enough. I don't know what that burn for.
Running around in the partial nud.
Seconds worth of rubbish I just put in there. Sewing machine will burn for no time. Can't set fire to a sewing machine.
Really?
I know, but some parts of it will burn. Can of peas, I'm gonna eat that. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I've opened up the food trunks and that to you. But just think when you open them, what sort of thing I would actually use.
Right, I just got a second guess console.
If you listen to me a second, tins of food obviously aren't going to get cooked, but raw ingredients would.
Oh, I'm not going to eat that.
But things like the tomato sauce, I'm waiting for something else put to that. So don't eat the ketchup and the gherkins.
Oh, why would I do that?
Go for the tins of soup and the tins of fruit.
Why is that not doing it? Cooking pot, alcohol cooking pot. I have. Put it in the fire, that'll help. Oh yeah. Would help, wouldn't it? I think I've got a cooking pot, why is it not working? I'll put it in place. Why? I know I've got some water, but I thought I may as well use that water. I'll just add that water out the toilet anyway. 4 warming me up now? Not really. 20 point. Yeah, 21. Warming me up. Barely. 22. That's Fahrenheit, isn't it? What's 22 degrees Fahrenheit? Isn't that 0?
Pretty much.
Like freezing point of water, isn't it? Okay, enough now. Enough now. I don't think I've got any clothing on me. I know you can make plant fibre clothing, but I don't think that's really very good either. They got 2 snowballs. Oh, duckers.
They're all magnet sticker. Oh, right.
Yeah. That's that house done. Trap house.
Why ain't that?
Car. Check car.
Oh, I've got milky eye.
Apple.
Now that can be used for cooking.
Only one apple though.
Yeah, but still, one apple more than what we've got.
Sure. If I don't die of hypothermia because I'm top of a really cold place. Nice. Oh, some boots. Does it stay there? Doesn't actually. If these ones have got any insulation +4, these wear no insulation but electrical. I see. So then that's why I'm freezing to death, because the clothes I'm wearing are offering no protection against cold whatsoever. I suppose they wouldn't do being cloth. Building's got, hopefully it's got a nice jumper or something. Chair wheel. 5 chair wheels. I'm making an office chair. Bet you can actually, I bet you can make it. At least with this version you can make all sorts of obscure things, but it uses all the parts which you'd actually have to use to make. It really does make you suffer.
God, I've only cleaned up 2 of the houses that I went to previously and I'm nearly full already.
Full again.
Oh. It's actually all worthwhile stuff as well.
That's always a bad sign. Preempt repairing that. It's going to be like one hit and then boom, repair it again. This looks interesting. In here. Probably hungry.
No, she's 85% food, 97% water.
Like that.
Far from. Just keep making all these. Ooh,
She cold?
Milky eye. No, 45 Fahrenheit. She's been worse.
Not complain. another dead wrench. It melt all these crappy wrenches down, I think.
Oh, the skirt makes her colder.
I would do, wouldn't it, thinking about it?
So I'll put dungarees on her.
Yeah.
Seems to like dungarees and a hoodie.
Yeah.
What she had before.
That's quite like I like.
She's going up in temperature now.
I've not got money.
Can't let her have a skirt even though she looked pretty in a skirt. He's a bird, this one.
You can, but you have to do it when the sun's out nice. You have to wait for it to start complaining about being too hot.
Wait till we get desert related and then start whinging about bloody heat.
Mine's moaning about being cold again.
You know. Otherwise the components you end up breaking stuff down into, that ends up filling you up.
Oh, that really will
with
fill you up that
diodes
well.
and bloody everything else.
Yeah, you don't want to open it.
But you'll get there. won't you?
Box of paint.
Pliers.
I've got one set of pliers. I haven't found anything to do with it yet, but it may not be junk. You never know. Nice, what's going here? Well, I just see bike trap in the pit garage.
Very flat.
Broken cement makes it. That's miserable. Bike trap. Super surprise boxes. Apart from when it's a gas barrel. Then it's not so nice. But it's definitely a surprise.
Oh, everything.
Carpet cleaner.
Probably.
Didn't seem particularly useful. Army pants. Ooh. What's that give me? Plus 3. Where that? These give me plus 2. So it's slightly better than the black jeans I was wearing. Well, food's on 0. It might be a good idea to actually eat something now. Because I'm cold, I'm using it up, I think. Do I have a wrench? I had a wrench. I'll do. Hopefully this will give me some nice bits to make cement mixer with. Give me lots of bits of forged iron, I see. From the little icons. Normal iron, forged iron, some nuts and bolts. What looks like a bit of brass, some electrics. Switch. Yeah, so it gives me like forged iron, spring, motors, gears, fuses, scrap wires, switch. It gives you things out of it which would be in it. Crazy. Backyard. The backyard. Mainly about me freezing to death again. Lovely fuel. Fuel will come in so useful. I did actually get a little bit of wiring going in that is interesting. Fireplace suddenly in the middle of nowhere. Got any coal? Rather burn coal. Wood? No wood will have to do. One wood. Like it wants me to turn it on first, then turn it off again. Turn that back on. Cooking pot, put that in the fire. Where did that go? Down there. I didn't know her. That require water. I've got some water. Yeah, I'll do some corn on the cob then. As well. Boil some. Food's empty again because I'm freezing today. Eat some pineapples, that'll do it. Oh yeah, look at that, I really solved with it. Give much fullness, does it? One I must have missed. That does 25. And that definitely. Still freezing to death. I'm now freezing to death with a warm fire in front of me. Go figure. Oh yeah, I came in there, didn't I? So I didn't go there. Why am I up a mountain? Shorts and God knows what else. How do I look like actually? I'm all in cloth armour, see, so temperature protection, I've only got about 12 degrees worth of temperature protection. Especially when it's 20. Why Americans do that? I have a silly Fahrenheit scale that goes below the freezing point of water and above it as well. Is it 212 for boiling? 212 or something? Strange figure. I'll eat these corns. Get rid of them. Got a bit of paint. Nice. Realise I picked that up. Quite a bit of paint because I've got some in that cupboard. It was probably a cactus.
Christ, yeah, I'm walking through more of them.
Yeah, there's cactus everywhere. She's walking through all the cactus. Don't do you any good cactus.
What do I need to recover from them?
It's just normal being hit by things, yeah. Yeah, it's just normal. It's just gone 11, so I'm going to stop the stream there before being cludges up again. I'll probably leave my little guy next to his fire tonight while I do my now. And I'll get myself ready for bed because I've got to be back early. So thanks for coming, whoever's still there, and I'll see you all again on Saturday.